What is up, everybody? I am back with a Loki going into Lua Disruption, and I went pretty long. I made it to round 43, and I wanted to talk about my build, the experience, and the things I learned, because honestly I think Loki is very, very good. I was really happy with survivability, his movement, his utility, but there was definitely some things that I didn't know going in that I learned during the run that I would definitely change. And I didn't actually make it all the way to 10k, and there's a few reasons for that. Some of my deaths were accidental. I definitely ran rolling guard, but I rewatched my final death, my 5th death or whatever it was, 4th death, and I figured I just messed up and died, but when I rewatched it, I actually don't know what killed me, because there was no toxin as far as I know, and I was at 600 shields, so we'll get into that later once we get to the part where the run fails. But just going into the build and just some kind of general tips and experience I had. I picked Lua because of the rewards. I wanted to do a disruption, but there was no void fissures, and it seems like the void fissures, I never even see some of them. It's like, I don't know, maybe maybe I just need to give it more time, but I've really only seen like the Kuva one and the Lith disruptions. It feels like I haven't seen the other disruptions on void fissures. But I picked Lua. It is kind of nicer actually to do the non-void fissure, because you don't have to go through all that selection of a relic in the middle of each round. So that is nice. It's a little faster. The downside obviously is you're not cracking relics. And what killed me there? See, watch this. Health drain. Okay, so it's something to do with health drain, because see, I tested it out, and the health drain, I thought health drain wouldn't actually kill you. It'll just leave you on 2 health, and then it doesn't kill you, but something's definitely killing me, so we'll get back into that later, because it's the exact same thing that kills me at the end. I was always a little weary of health drain. But then I told myself, well, you know what, there's nothing to be scared of as long as you have your shield gate. But apparently not. Maybe shield gate doesn't protect you from health drain. That's what I suspect is happening. But anyway, going back into Lua, yeah, it's a good mission. It's a Corpus, obviously, and it gives Axie relics, so that's really good. Axie relics, they're hard to come by. I play the game a lot, but I still am short Axie relics. I'm always kind of nervous about staying in an Axie mission too long, because I don't want to run out of relics. So Lua, it's a good mission. It obviously cannot be a fissure, unfortunately. That would be really nice, but it's a decent tile set. So getting into my experience, I just have some notes here I wrote down. I talked about why I did Lua. It's a good mission. The Bursas. So my experience with the Bursas, they're definitely the hardest demolishers to kill, and the problem with them is I didn't understand what their priority hitbox is. I kept messing around with it. The wiki says that their weak spot is the hacking console, which is like if you ever hacked a Bursa, it's after you kill it, you go behind them. But I found this to actually not be true. It's not the hacking console, it's actually basically the core of the Bursa, the body itself, in the middle of it. That's where you actually want to shoot. And so, not right now, but later on I'm going to go and I'll show you I'll go into the simulacrum and show off how to actually kill these things, because I did not understand it at the time. So, see, if you look right here, I've got a Bursa coming up. It just ran by me. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess I'm just skipping it. Yeah, I skip a lot of them. I skip a lot of the demolishers. What you want to do, what I found is the priority ones, if you ever hit toxic weapons, you got to kill that demolisher, because toxin weapons is just a pain in the ass. Now Loki actually does have a decent answer for toxic weapons, and that's spamming his 3 with the invulnerability. The other thing you want to watch out for is when it spawns with energy drain, because you basically, if you don't rush like beeline to the demolisher and kill it, you're gonna run out of mana or energy. And even if you go kill the demolisher as fast as you can, sometimes you're still gonna run out of energy. And so with a frame, pretty much all frames, as far as I know, need energy to live, unless you're a Naros, but a Naros can't survive this long. So you gotta have energy. So what I would say is you definitely need to have energy pads, because then what you can do is you can go kill the energy, drain Demolisher, and then drop an energy pad. So that's good. Look, it looks like I'm on round 43 now. I've got the health drain, so yeah, this is coming up on the fateful moment. I wanted to go over a few other things. So the glaive with the Vasto. I'm running the Vasto. It's really good, but the problem is with the glaive, it gives you this stupid hitbox that does not allow you to see your Incarnon. And so you can obviously look on the lower right hand to see it, but it's just a pain. So I proc it, I proc this Bursa, and yeah, I switch to it, and then look at my health, and I'm dead. So the same thing happened again, health drain. So I think what's happening is you cannot die to health drain while you have shield. However, I think my shield is getting broken by an enemy firing behind me, and then the health drain's killing me. It's basically happened at the same time, so that is unfortunate. So I would definitely say health drain is another priority one you definitely have to get rid of. Maybe not as important with Revenant, but if you're running an invisibility frame, you definitely got to kill the health drain. And you got to be really careful while you have the health drain active, because yeah, this can happen. So really unfortunate. As you can see, I'm struggling here killing the Bursa. I don't quite understand the hurt box or the priority hit box. Like I said, we'll go into the Captura and we'll look at exactly how basically you can shoot it from the front or from the side, and the side's actually the easiest way. So here you can watch me struggle to try and, it was really sad. I just need one more kill, but I think I'm going to switch to the glaive secondary on the pistol, because that one, or on the amp, because that one's pretty good at killing fodder. So I just want to run through a few other things. It's getting kind of long, and I don't have that much footage. I only had like 6 minutes of footage, but maybe I can hop into I'll hop into the game and we can talk about the rest of the things actually. So that's it for the run. I'm gonna hop into the game and I'll explain the other things that I learned on this run. Also, am I gonna kill this? I can show how I kill these things. Also, I ran Unairu to deal with the shadows because I was having a really hard time with the shadows of Torment, and that actually helped a lot. I guess I chicken out and I don't want to lose all my Axie relics, so I run away from the guy. Anyway, that's it for the run itself. I made it to round 43. Definitely the health drain. Now that I look at it, it's definitely something going on with the health drain that killed me. So let's get into the game and I will talk about the other things I learned on this run. Alright, so we are in the Simulacrum. So I wanted to talk about a couple things. First off, let's talk about the Bursas. So the Bursas have a very unique hitbox, or a very unique sensitivity point. Weak point, I guess is what they call it. It's actually this middle strip, that core, you see, so going down the middle. So you are actually able to shoot it from the front. See, it's building Incarnon. Let's see, get rid of the Incarnon. So yeah, you can hit it from the front. It's a little hard at certain angles, like if the Bursa's higher up. The easiest way to hit it, honestly, is from the side, because when you're on the side, you can just go straight for it, just like that. And these are just regular ones. I wasn't actually able to spawn Steel Path ones, or I'm sorry, I wasn't able to spawn Demolishers. Like I said, the wiki, the fandom wiki page said you shoot the console. But the console, the hacking console, that's actually wrong. It's not a weak point. It doesn't build any Incarnon charge. So these things are dying really fast. I don't know why. They're supposed to be Steel Path, but spawn a few more. So yeah. Anyway, that's really, I guess, all I wanted to show with the Bursa is that weak point. You gotta shoot the center. You really cannot hit it from the back. I always thought you should approach the Bursas from the back because they have that plate armor in front, which is immune. However, the back, god damn, these things die in one hit. Well, it's because they have so much, it has all those procs on it. But yeah, you really cannot hit the weak point from the back, so you want to hit it from the front, or the side's not bad either. So, that is the Bursa. I kind of beat that horse to death. Now, a couple other things I learned from my run. I was running the mind control. I actually took it off already because what I was doing the you decoy an enemy and then mind control it, which I thought was really cool and fun. However, the problem is, and I can't show it off now because I took it off already. The problem is when you switch teleport to a mind-controlled unit, you do not get the invulnerability. It's really strange. It's the only... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just spaghetti code. It's the only instance I know of in the game where you switch teleport and do not get the invulnerability. So I'm pretty sure it's the bug spaghetti code. It might not sound like that big a deal, but it's really annoying when you're in bullet hell and you're relying on that 5 seconds of invulnerability to survive, and then you switch teleport to a it doesn't actually say how much invulnerability it is, but let's test it out because I was actually curious during the run. I think it's like 6 seconds. It's really good. So anyway, don't run mind control if that's a problem for you. It was annoying for me, and the whole mind control thing was, I guess, more of a meme for fun type thing anyway. 1002, 1003, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, about 6 or 7 seconds. So that'll put us into the Loki and my thoughts on Loki overall. I really like Loki for the disruption, and here's the reasons. I mean, obviously, he's one of the few frames that can go invisible, and so that's obviously huge. His 3, what I would recommend for his 3 is you just spam it. And one of the cool things is, after you kill an enemy, what I would do is you kill an enemy, and then you can actually 3 to the corpse. Because, especially for us players on consoles, it's kind of hard to aim and use an ability. It's really easy on the PC, actually. But on the console, you have to take your thumb off the aiming stick in order to use an ability. So what you can do on the console is you just kill somebody, and then your cursor is already on the enemy. And so you're basically just spamming switch teleport. It doesn't cost that much mana. I mean, how much energy does it cost? Not a whole lot. I never had it. Yeah, it's super cheap. And so you're spamming it, and that'll basically keep you immune, so you don't really have to worry about much, and it'll keep that movement speed buff on you. Combined with a melee weapon with the dispatch overdrive, and Loki is basically flying around the disruption, invisible, and is really good. It's a really, really fun experience. So that, I think, is everything I had to say about that run. I guess now that I rewatched the video, the big takeaway is the health drain. You gotta watch out for that health drain, because as far as it looks like to me, if your shield gets broken, the shield gate does not save you from the health drain. So I would say that's what took me from the run. Definitely do run rolling guard on Loki. I tried to get away with no rolling guard at first because I was like, oh, I'll just 3. But no, the problem is you get silenced, and you get you stand inside a nullifier bubble that came up on you from behind, and then you can't cast your 3 and you die, because rolling guard's the only way you can go invulnerable while you are silenced. So definitely need rolling guard. And yeah, I'll probably try it one more time. I was running the Glaxion. As far as the build goes, I guess I can show that off really quick. It's nothing too special, but yeah, I'll just show the build off here on the screen if you're curious. This is the best I could come up with. What do I do? Equip. No. I just click it. Upgrade. Okay. So, yeah, enemy radar, because it's nice to see the Demolisher. I'm not listening for it. I just like to be playing music or keep the game volume down, so Demolisher. Precision. The Vasto honestly just does so much damage already. Energize. Yeah, the only thing you might be able to get rid of Prime Flow. I'm not sure. The thing that's definitely nice about Prime Flow is that if you're fast, you can kill the energy drain Demolisher and still have some energy left. Whereas if you didn't have Prime Flow, I'm pretty sure you'd go to 0 energy every time. The narrow-minded is a pain, because then I have to run reach and stretch just so I can have decent range to make switch teleport usable. As well as I think decoy scales off range as well, but I just have to run narrow-minded because I like to have that big duration, so I don't have to be recasting the invisibility, and it makes the invincibility last a long time too. I ended up putting Elemental Ward on just for the reload speed. I really didn't need more damage. The Vasto kind of one-shots everything, so I felt like Roar or Mirage's Helmet wouldn't really help that much. So the quality of life for the reload speed is the big perk for me. Plus, I already have a bunch of durations, so I don't have to recast it that much. There might be better ones. I wasn't really able to think of anything better, though, so slap that on. And yeah, it's nice, because the reload speed is kind of a pain, because with my Vasto build, I just really could not fit reload speed on. For the Corpus missions, I think you definitely want to run a raw radiation. Deadhead's good, because you're going to be hitting those weak spots. Suppress, yeah, I don't know if this is doing much, but I didn't really have anything else to put in there. I got a decent roll, crit damage, crit chance. It doesn't really need a Riven. It kind of makes the numbers even more hilariously large. But if you're not stripping the Bursas, they'll take multiple shots towards the end of the run. So there's the build. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any tips for me, any information. And thank you for watching.